introduce myself later. I'm going to skip the intro. This is your host, Jay. This is my first video for Sports and Thoughts. Welcome to my podcast. Welcome to my show. It's a sports show. I'm a Knicks fan. I'm a Giants fan. On the side, I'm a Spurs fan. That's when Duncan, Ginobili, and Parker was there. But really, Brunson brought me back to New York. He brought the energy back. And real talk, I'm going to talk my talk what happened last night. We lost Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals to the Indiana Pacers, man. Real talk. Josh Hart, you're not a point guard, B. You're not a point guard. You're not Jason Kidd. You're not Steve Nash. Who are you passing it to? You work for the Indiana Pacers? See, this is what's wrong with the Knicks. You have to know your identity. You rebound and shoot. Josh Hart, you are a rebound specialist. Rebound and shoot. It's that simple. See, when I'm playing ball, I'm from New York, I'm from Queens. When I'm playing ball, I know I'm not a long-range shooter. So I don't shoot long range. I shoot from 18 to 15 foot because I know there I'm money. Again, you have to know yourself. Josh Hart, you do not know yourself. Don't be somebody you're not. I tell my kids all the time, don't be somebody you're not. Because what happens is you end up crashing out. And that's what happened last night. He was being somebody he wasn't. You are a rebound specialist. Rebound and shoot. Why are you passing it out and you're 5 feet away from the rim? Josh Hart, you're not a point guard. You are a rebound specialist. Mikal Bridges, where are you? You're supposed to be this defensive specialist. Where are you, my G? You got Hallie looking like the Nets coming to Jason Kidd out there. / Reggie. He's deep frying you. He's throwing you on the grill. Then he's throwing a skewer through you. Marinating you and all that. He's doing you filthy, kid. Where's your pride at? Where's that Mikal Bridges? I call you a specter deck. You know what I'm saying? Because you was on deck in the Boston series. Squatting people's stuff. Stealing it from Jaylen Brown. Where's the intensity? There's no guarantees that we're going to be back here again. There's no guarantees you're going to be on the same team again. You don't know what's... So when you here, you got to represent. We was right there. And the coaching. Tibbs. No in-game adjustments. Seeing the evidence that Dillon Wright, Larry Shamet, Mitch, OG, that lineup you had in the second quarter kept us in the game, and they was disrupting the flow and the tempo of the Pacers. You could see that lineup, the evidence gives them problems. And the third quarter, you don't start them at the third, but when we start the third quarter, you go with the original lineup, and we had back-to-back turnovers. And the energy is off. And you still don't make a change. Tom Thibodeau, you a dinosaur. You're stubborn and you a dinosaur, B. You don't want to change. And that's going to be the downfall of your job and of the New York Knicks. Because now we have to make history now. We got to win 3 games in a row, which only 13 teams has ever done. That's where you put us at because you didn't put the New York Knicks in the best position to win. Now let's go back to Game 1, the historical collapse. But we was up by 14 points. 2 minutes in the fourth quarter. Shame on you, Knicks. You know how much this meant to New York City? You know how much this meant to the organization? And y'all lazy asses get comfortable. My wife always said complacency is the #1 killer. And that comes to all of us. So complacency will haunt you guys. Game one, that complacency of game one, if y'all lose this series, will haunt you all this summer. Because when you in the street getting a glizzy, when you in Chipotle, getting a quesadilla, a bowl, they're going to look at you. Yo, word, game 1B? Word, you really did that? When you go to the summer camps and the tournaments, the kids like, yo, how y'all let that happen in game one? That's what's going to happen. They're not going to remember the greatness we did in Boston. They're going to remember the historical collapse in game one. That's what they're going to remember. Complacency, getting too comfortable, not realizing how special it is to get here because we haven't been here in 25 years. That's what happens. But on a positive note, this is year one, first time together with this team. We made it as far as we ever made it in 25 years. I'm very proud of them. We beat Boston that we wasn't supposed to beat. So that was a major achievement. But we hit a major achievement and then we go 2 steps backwards and not be who we supposed to be. So it gives you mixed emotions on frustration, like I'm proud of you, but I'm disappointed in you. So, you know, the Knicks are bipolar, man, and they'll make you go crazy. But I'm not going to let y'all drive me crazy. But I'm just going to speak my opinion and speak my views on this Sports and Thoughts platform. Y'all need to get slapped in your face with a beef patty, cold. Straight up, not even warmed up. You know when you go to the bodega, you get the beef patty, tell your poppy, throw it in the microwave. No, before we throw it in the microwave, we need to smack you with a cold beef patty. Everybody, from 1 to 10. Y'all need to get smacked with a cold beef patty with no cheese. Y'all straight trash out there, B. Straight garbage. Me and my wife was saying straight up, you can get some boys from Rucker Park and they will bust Indiana ass. You know why? Because it's hunger. And that's what y'all not playing with. Hunger. Y'all playing like y'all get here every year. Y'all playing like y'all been here before. Y'all playing like y'all won the championship already. Shame on you, man. You should be ashamed of yourselves. New York City's mad, man. People are paying $3,000 in rent. They're dealing with the rats in the subway. They're dealing with mental health. People getting pushed on subway tracks. This was something for them to be happy about. Shame on you. People on the edge every day in New York. And I know, I used to be in New York over 25 years. I know what they're battling. They on the edge. And you gave them some hope and then you snatched it away. So learn from this situation, get better, and be better for next year if we lose this series. It's embarrassing, man. You got Halliburton doing the choke sound like he Reggie. He walking around like he owned the Garden. That dude is nice. I'm not fat long. Let me give credit to Indiana Pacers. They busting our ass. Halliburton, congratulations to you. You had 32 points on us, 11 assists, and 0 turnovers. You know what that is, ladies and gentlemen? You know what that is? That boy was cooking. That's a true point guard. 11 assists means he's distributing the ball. He's looking to pass first, and he know he's going to get his when it's time. People calling him he ain't overrated. He's a true point guard. He's a true floor general. Looking to pass. Let me get my boys going on the team. And I know I'm nice enough. I'm going to get my points when I want to get them. Because he's cooking Mikal Bridges. So congratulations to the Indiana Pacers and Tyrese Halliburton. Y'all straight getting busy out there. That's what y'all doing. And if y'all go to the NBA Finals, y'all deserve to be there. Because y'all playing like a team that know who they are. The New York Knicks do not know who they are. Now, let me tell you what the New York Knicks can be. They can be one of the best defensive teams in the league. Because that's where we come from. We come from New York. We come from the bottom. We come from scraping up quarters and dollars, hopping over turnstiles, running from police. That's where we come from. A dirty slice of pizza on a plate and let the grease drip. That's how y'all not playing. That's New York. When every time we get on the court, they fail us. Like, God, yo, them Knicks are rough. Like, them Knicks is tough. Like, every time going to the Baja, not shooting the fadeaways and not being hesitant like you scared you know what to do with the ball, Josh Hart. Mikal Bridges, your little titty-tat fadeaways and not going to the Baja, not going to the rim and letting people feel you. Where's the aggressiveness? Where's that New York grittiness? Where's that grind? Where's that I'm not letting you give me nothing, I'm taking it? Where's that New York hustle? Because that's what, but anywhere you go in the world, people know you from New York because they know you a hustler. They see that. They're like, yeah, you from New York, yo. I see it. You out here hustling, you grinding. You going to get it no matter what. Why? Because nothing is given in New York. Nothing. You have to take it. So that's what y'all have to realize. Y'all have to go on a soul-searching mission this summer if we lose and find out who are the New York Knicks. Because obviously y'all forgot. This is Sports and Thoughts. This is your host, Jay. I ain't doing no intros. Y'all know what it is. Tune in, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'll be back for some more. I'm a Giant fan too. I'm going to get on their ass as well because there's a lot to talk about. I'm going to talk about, we got the New York Giants, and I'm going to talk about the New York Knicks being trash at home. What we got, like, do we need to see a therapist? Because this past season, the New York Giants can't win a home game for nothing. The New York Knicks only won 2 home games during the playoffs. What is going on? But we scared to play for our home crowd, man. Why are we so scared to play in our home? So stay tuned. We're going to talk about New York teams being scared to play at home. All right, peace.